because we went to start this and nothing was working properly. It was really weird. The mic wasn't picking up on OBS, but it was definitely plugged in because the computer was picking it up. And then, for some reason, the game sound was going, but it wasn't picking up in our headset, so we couldn't hear anything. So it was just all sorts of things. Good times. Love it. But I think we got it.
No, Indy.
Indy.
Please, no.
It's cold today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the temperature is. When I got home from work, my boss said it was 55 degrees.
It says 57.
It feels
55.
like it's 20 out there.
And it's also because it's like rainy, so it makes it colder.
All I know is I'm cold, and I'm glad I'm using the nunchucks because I can go like this and be under a blanket while playing. Continue. Alright.
It's like, it's 55 degrees, but it feels like 54. And I'm just like, so it's 54 degrees.
So it's 54. That's what you're telling me.
You thirsty, Indy? I would be. He really likes sleeping in my room now that he gets colder.
It's so funny watching him in the morning because he's all curled up in the blankets that are next to my bed. And I'll be like, hey, you ready to go lay with Savannah? And he'll just like slowly get up and slowly walk over to your room. And the next time I pass it, he's on your bed looking at me like, yeah, she lets me on her bed. And I'm just like, you just can't jump on my bed if I'm laying too close to the edge. It's not my fault, man.
And I rarely ever lay on the edge.
I'm on the edge of glory.
I'm always tucked in the corner.
Alright.
And for reference, I sleep on a daybed.
We had sad things happen last time.
We did.
This is truly...
There's an astonishing number of monitors. It looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here. There's a drink in your way, Yuma. I can't see anything on the monitors because of the blackout.
And the cup.
And the cup. There you go. Now you can see.
Hi, Andy.
I'm gonna try and play as much as I can today. I'm really tired today. One, because I was playing a horror game last night and catching up on Genshin and also catching up on 14. But two, because I had inventory today and one of our managers walked out last night and everything's great.
There was a guy at work this morning, too.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I was on grill. So I've been on protein of grill for 4 days in a row. And that's just no good, especially when this weekend was shit.
Oh, yeah. We were not in a good mood.
No, I was not. And then I got even angrier when Dad's trying to force food that I don't want at me.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy.
See, I made the mistake of telling Mom that I really liked the wings in the air fryer the night before because I don't often have things to talk about that, you know, don't change to some other topic. So I was telling her about that, and then I guess she decided she wanted them. But apparently she didn't even like them that much.
Oh, wow.
Dad was like, I guess she wanted them in there longer. And I was like, I thought they were good because they had a nice crispy outside, and then the inside was at least, like, well cooked. Because half the time when I get it, it doesn't feel cooked to me, even though I'm sure it is, but I'm just like, I don't feel like dying today. Anyway, so we'll try and play for as long as we can. Definitely at least probably get to the Mystery Pyramid? Mystery Labyrinth. That's the word I was looking. What is a pyramid but a labyrinth that is a triangle in all directions?
Halara, what brought you here?
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat. So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab. After that, the chief told Vivi and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided
Not
first aid.
good.
Not great.
Even Shinigami told you.
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
Oh,
Wow.
oh shit.
Okay, Indy, come here.
Oh,
Follow my fingers now.
what? How many lies are there? No, he won't survive. It would be the truth, right? The lie would be, yeah, he'll survive. But how many other lies are there? This wasn't your fault, Yuma? Is that one of the lies?
Damn.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible.
Ironically, this place probably has the most things that could probably help him.
But that's
Yeah.
no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion
Probably.
and ran away.
I don't know if you've ran away is the correct usage.
No, I'm pretty sure he did run away.
He probably
'cause
just
looked
sauntered
startled.
away.
No, we watched him run away, I think.
Hmm.
There's no way he sauntered with Halara on the case.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Then we need to leave this facility right away!
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building.
He's like, Mom, I'm cold.
Me too, man. You want on my lap?
The elevator
You
to
went
the ground level
upsies?
has been disabled too.
Oh, she's taking.
Oh, I was gonna hand him to you.
Oh. Hi.
He's like, hi.
This was a mistake. Mistakes were made. But you're just so cute.
He's just a happy puppy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
About to get punched. Oh, I saw his paw twitch. Oh.
You tried to lure me into a false sense of security. You tried to juke me.
He's like, I
You
would
did a
never.
feint. You did
say
a feint.
what?
Okay, you can lay with Savannah. She's got the warmer blanket, probably. And also, she doesn't have controllers.
I sure don't have controllers.
We have no place to run.
Oh, yeah, here.
Place to run?
Hey,
We've got places to walk, though, so
we got
that's a
places
plus.
to be.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Literally.
Yasuhiro, are you alright?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it! So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
Alright. Oh, Fubuki, how are you, babe?
Probably not good.
Ooh. Laura, we're not relying on Fubuki to get out of here. She's not doing so hot, even if I hold her hand.
Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However,
No.
my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much.
There's nothing over there.
I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I
was it
couldn't
those
do anything to
treats?
help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway!
Thanks.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Aw, she apologized.
Wow, growth.
Alright. Vivia or the body? Which one's more important? Probably the body.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Did you try to swallow it whole, bro?
I just look over and he's like got it stuck in his mouth.
I'm not letting you hold it now.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab. I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I
Lazy
wasn't
look
given the
around.
chance to relax.
It's kind of weird Shinigami has placed herself in front of me talking to Vivia, and I don't know if that's just because of how it ended up or if that's the...
I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Looking at you.
What is it?
nothing. Maybe
Oh my
it's
gosh,
just my
just say it. I
imagination.
hate when people are like
Seriously, what?
that. Thank you. Oh. It's like, even it is, just say it.
Oops. Yeah. I wanted to not talk to you, Halara. I'm sorry.
Chief, please stay strong. Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Oh.
I mean, you're not even
Hey,
pressing,
you got a minute?
putting pressure on the wound. So, like,
Okay,
We can't
y'all
stay here
could
forever.
be doing a lot more
Have
for
to take a
this.
chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's
no, we
thing.
can't.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing up yet.
What?
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your forte! If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time.
No.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Maybe if we had Makoto.
Then what about Yasuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course?
Solving
I don't
the
know.
case.
I mean, we've got cameras in here, right?
Yeah.
This is truly...
Oh, the blackout has turned
Oh.
off, though.
Of course. Convenient.
Of course, of course.
So what do we
Vivia?
We're completely stuck. So this is where I finally die.
You
won't let that
wish.
happen. I will never let it happen again.
Hasn't happened yet. It's in the process.
It may be suicidal, but it's better than staying here like this. We gotta force our way through the front.
Force our way.
Damn it! If we don't hurry, the chief is gonna...
If we keep shouting like this, they'll find us no problem.
How did it end up like this? We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it.
Huh?
The Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman? The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you
That's what
intend on
you
proving our
think.
innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers. That's impossible.
No,
He's
I'm
probably
gonna
already
kill him.
escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and
We
gather
solve it.
evidence of the
He
hitman's
was-
crime.
He was in a vent, so after we solve it, we come back from.
That's crazy talk. How
He
do you
was
plan on
venting.
investigating under these circumstances?
Sounds pretty sus.
Besides,
High five.
proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go.
Yeah, that's true.
Fact.
This
You
facility
not
is
remember
already
the leader?
restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us.
Fact.
Yeah, I could.
Oh.
It's because I'm wearing shorts.
I could jaywalk.
It's a lab. I should be wearing long pants.
You've seen how they act for a while now.
Everybody got
That may
closed-toed
be
shoes.
True, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can.
I mean, he's wearing shorts, but
all
like
hope
he's
seems
wearing
lost.
something
That's
also
exactly
under the
the moment to
shorts.
fight back as detectives.
I mean, true, but Vivia's shirt is just
Oh,
bandages.
that, yeah,
We
no.
must obtain the truth and use it against
Go
the
find something.
Peacekeepers.
Also, even though he's got leggings on under the shorts, they'd still argue that because it's shorts, it's not
I agree
great.
with Yuma.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh,
I
It's
will
true.
go along with this.
Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice.
very well. I will go on with this.
I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
We're not physically.
I was gonna say not night.
But how do we even investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Who?
Oh,
Olivia?
Vivia can turn into a ghost, I
Huh? Could it be Vivia?
bet. No, it's just Halara.
No, the other people. Vivia, my guy. My dude.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
In his sleep?
Richard Moore.
Not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping. Kinda like how some people sneeze
What?
differently than others. In my case,
Can you sneeze while you're asleep?
I wouldn't know. Neither
Just
would you.
get to the point. We're running out of time.
I feel like
Can
it would
you
wake
or
you up,
can't you do
right?
this
Probably.
investigation?
Just with the jerking,
oh,
coughing wakes
The
people up,
point?
so.
well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
What?
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
No.
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand.
Yeah, and if you're metaphorical too much, we still
Won't
won't understand.
Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
No, but I'm sure people do it and then make videos about it.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll
Okay.
explain. His forte
you,
is
Laura.
spectral projection. He can control his own ethereal self.
Yes.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics, which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
Thanks, Halara.
In other words,
Okay, now that's suspicious.
you can turn yourself into a ghost?
That Halara knows?
No.
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down!
Now it's suspicious.
I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think
we
I
want you
don't
to read
care
other
about my
rooms.
friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the peacekeepers say in this case?
No,
You
because they'll
may
probably
be
kill
able
us.
to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering. Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
For Chief Yako? Yes. For us, we might be turned into bricks of flesh.
And kept in pockets.
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
I hope I'm put in the jacket pocket, not the pants pocket. I don't want to be sat on.
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world.
You know, that's
I
true.
hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it. Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires? Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief. He's dying here. Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now.
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry. I'll stop talking.
Shinigami, let's hold his hand
As usual,
and go to sleep.
I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
I feel like
Please, wait.
he could kill, though, in his astral projection. He would have killed us long ago because he was wanting to kill us.
True.
I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange,
Let me hold your
will
hand.
you please hold hands with me?
Yes.
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Okay.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
So
we
is my
get to
head gonna be on his
cuddle?
lap? Damn it.
Oh.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood.
I don't like
There's
that.
not much
That
time.
was her back
I need to
spray.
proceed with the investigation
Their
and get
back
everyone
spray,
out of here.
damn it.
I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Ba-ba-da. Ah. I like how Jessica's just sitting right next to you.
It's not great that Vivia is not going to sleep though.
Why?
So this is spectral
Now he might
projection.
kill us.
It's
Wow.
strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see.
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now. I'm loving this.
This makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here. Now we're literally soulmates.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Interesting.
Parkour.
Parkour. Parkour. I don't know if he would do anything without the others around though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Something could happen and he could be like, hey, just leave him to me,
Oh.
sort of situation. Because they're not going to suspect him at all. But it would be hard for him because I'm sure they wouldn't leave him with both Yuma and Chief Yako. But if his goal is just to kill Yuma, he only needs them to be far enough away that he can just stab him.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Yasuhiro can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way,
Hooray.
Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us.
He knows that we're...
You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics.
Immediately flies in the air.
Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked. To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm
Go on,
passing
try
through
it
the
out.
door.
This was
You and
their
I are
way
the
of
same now,
being like,
Master.
hey, you know, we can't just have you running through every single wall.
Yeah.
We need you to still go through doors, but they can be closed. Chief, please don't die on us.
Yeah.
I have to hurry with the investigation for everyone's sake. It's on you, Yuma. There's not much time, so make it a clean, efficient investigation.
That's right.
That's right, we have to hurry to the doctor's room. We'll definitely find a way. Please hang in there, Chief.
This looks bad.
I'm counting on you, my man. You're the only one that can save the Chief.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is bad. Got it. I'll be right back, Yasuhiro.
Yeah.
I saw Rio. Oh, there you are, Yuma. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. No comment on the fact that he knew we were here.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, you really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
Oh,
Oh.
the heck?
What are those?
No wonder he wants to die.
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
This
Yeah,
is this way.
just
Like,
be
this
careful
is
not to
not
touch
the
them.
right way you go.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for
What
the
touch you?
tutorial!
Get to Dr. Huska's critical lab, but watch out for the Wandering Souls. The Wandering Soul will drag whatever it touches to the afterlife, so be careful. So spooky, spooky!
Alright, let's hurry.
Okay.
Let's go!
Excuse me, sir. Oh. Nothing to see here.
That's a huge one.
Move along, sir.
Move along.
Okay. Does that mean you have to go through?
Is he moving at all?
Doesn't look like it. Oh, it is. Is it?
No, I don't think so. Okay.
So, wonder when that one lifts, can you run under it?
I mean, because this way is also blocked, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for him to do it again.
Oh, that was a close one.
I don't like all these things.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Ah!
Yeah. This is terrible. Okay, so
There's so many!
Andy!
Okay.
Hey! Get in here.
Bark, bark, bark.
Borker.
Just a bit more.
Oh!
Stop coming at me.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Okay, so we're trying to go this way.
Ah! Damn.
I got juked.
We have to hurry to
Okay,
the
at least
crime
you're
scene.
here.
Yeah.
Alright, Yuma.
Okay, so one appeared out of there.
Out of the floor. Okay.
Oh god, oh god, oh
I'm really sweating!
Yay!
I hate things like that.
Yeah, I guess it didn't really give you much, like, time to
We're here.
think.
I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there
Does-
is?
yeah, I was about to
Not
say.
like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
If they are there, you could probably get some information.
True.
Nobody's here. Guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
They investigated. They saw there was a body and they picked out who did it.
I wonder if
That's-
the doctor's body is still
That's
here.
all they need to do.
Done.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still
Oh,
floating
God.
around here, unable to pass on.
Please don't say that.
I just scared myself.
That would be interesting if we could interview
Hey,
him.
if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Literally.
Time to investigate.
I was just thinking of that song.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were
Two.
talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Weska, I'll come get you.
Yay,
Can you
thanks
shut
for
off
the
the security on
flashback.
your end?
He kind of seems like he's a DBZ character almost.
Wait,
Sure.
what the?
Dr. Weska, what's wrong?
Wait, who are you?
Yuma!
Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
I don't know, but I bet as a ghost we could probably walk through the walls around the room and just kind of check
This
it
is
out.
the airlock.
Look around.
Let's check it out in case there are any clues.
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this! I'm floating! Whoa!
No kidding. This spectral projection is such a convenient forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the
Wow.
start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
What is this, Persona?
Yep.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The
Okay,
intruder
so
must have come through
since
here.
you can't touch anything, that
So
then
that's
we're
it,
back
right?
to being
That solves
auspicious.
everything.
This is the main
Oh,
part of the
yeah.
decontamination device.
Back.
During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air.
No,
The
it's
structure
just
isn't
humans
built for
not
someone to
doing
get
it.
inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
It could be used as a
having
way
an
to
easy
hide,
escape
though.
out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else. This way!
I mean, this isn't a clue for something else so much as you saying it's a clue for something else is a clue for something.
We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas
My
chamber!
brain just broke.
It's like this alone probably wouldn't have clued it in, but the fact that she was like, hey, this could be a clue for something else is like, oh, this is definitely gonna come in handy. But it's not for the way that we think it will.
I'm thinking
Once
it was
detects an
just they
intruder,
got to that
it'll puff
part
out
and
toxic
hidden
gas.
it until
It's a
people
room
passed
with a
by,
terrifying contraption.
Oh, yeah.
and then snuck back out.
Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you.
Where's my jump button?
You literally just push the B button and it's like, man, where the fuck is my jump button?
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it.
The more amazing thing about the fact that you said that while I was thinking it is you couldn't see me push the button under the blanket. Like, you didn't even, like, see me try and push
It's
the
just
jump.
my natural. Where the
Even
F's
if you
the
hold your
jump?
breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin. And there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body. And you'll supposedly die after about 30
Or
minutes.
like in Kingdom Hearts where you hit it
Someone
twice
said
and then
you
you
need a
fly.
spacesuit to move through here safely.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, did they give me like a hover thing at least in this?
Such a scary
No.
trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit. Which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the
Master
case, how
detective.
did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
Dun, dun,
Let's go to the
dun.
next one!
So this is the first one, I think, that we haven't really solved it yet. Of course, we don't have all the clues yet, so.
And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
Zip.
So that was it. Guess so. Yes.
Attention!
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
I see.
Okay, so yeah, it had to be when they were leaving
And
Yeah.
here's what all that security was protecting.
that they hid in that
Pressing
one
the switch
in the
opens
first
the
room.
door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's forte.
Which I don't think, even if Vivian and Halara met up kind of late, I don't think there was any way that he could have hidden that, managed to get out when people were going in and out, and
Yeah.
then met back up with Halara without Halara being like, you know, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Unless they work together.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function?
Yeah, you were literally given like 2 instructions on the machine and you forgot one of them.
I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I'm getting aggravated all over again. I like that they left the little sound bite things on the side.
Yeah.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opens really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapel suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Or she.
Dun dun.
Oh, the peacekeepers are here!
You're a ghost, honey.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
His laundry. I was lied to. I can't go through that.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange. The peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way,
Do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. Geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
His mask is kind of weird.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
No, couldn't be the same one.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Is that why he was so shocked somebody was in the room?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
I wonder if Makoto knew that.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
If Makoto did know that and still wore a mask when talking to him, man, Makoto's a dick.
What rumors?
No, you just didn't want him to fall in love with him.
I wanna know.
With his beautiful face.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
Huesca. Alright. Oh, his body's over there. Oh, hey.
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe
Literally
print?
jumped on
Your head turned the
What's
same
a
way
ship
mine
doing
did
there?
at the same time.
Buddy and I are really in sync today, even though we're tired.
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
No shit, man.
The fleeing culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark!
What?
You did it, Master!
What
You
a place to
finally found a
kick
sign
it.
of the killer!
I think he jumped over it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
Oh, you were bashing their idea that it was kicked.
Yeah.
That's the biggest mystery here.
Is it the biggest mystery here? I think getting into the room is the biggest mystery
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was saying.
Now we've got a footprint, so let's go measure everybody's feet.
Alright, everybody, show me your foot shoes. That would probably be easier.
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon?
No.
They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Is
Is
it
it
raining?
raining?
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back?
No.
It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F. They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
What a
So, Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did.
not great MO.
I know. I should have made specialty scissors.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, Don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Don't you think you would be killed for that?
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
Wow.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which...
He was like, don't care.
Yuma goes up to Yomi. Well, bad news is, couldn't figure out who murdered Huesca. Good news is, 2 of your guys are selling that knife on the black market.
Better keep an eye on that knife.
The knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
Strangely similar or exactly similar? That's what we need, man. We need definitives.
Dr. Huesca. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death.
Can we go inside his body? Wow.
I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
Aw.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Don't ruin it.
Alright. So we've got his computer, his notes, and a medicine cabinet to look at.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
Sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then.
Smart.
Then again, I can't touch anything right now.
Wait, does that mean it melted something? I don't see any place that they could have entered secretly. Unless they were like in a box?
This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode.
Could you imagine if they just stayed here the whole time and like he just happened to like they were able to stay in this room? Because he can't hear them.
Yeah.
So if they're swift enough, they could just keep out of sight the whole time. I don't know if that's actually what would have happened, but that would be crazy.
I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form.
Like that horror movie.
I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone.
Which
I
one?
totally know the feeling.
The one with the deaf woman.
Oh.
I guess. You just gotta give up.
There's an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams.
Because Yomi said nobody else entered the building today. Because he accused Makoto of lying about it.
Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
Oh.
Wait. I remember seeing this symbol on a shelf back there. I knew it. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid. If that's the case, was he trying to splash acid on people?
Sulfuric acid would melt a person's clothes and skin. Why would the doctor want to do that?
Melting clothes and skin.
Maybe it's... I don't know.
Clothes and skin. Robots? Maybe he was paranoid people were robots?
Maybe.
Oh.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through.
You don't know
and
that.
The cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
Still, stick your head through it.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can hear.
Finished.
That should do it for the investigation.
I don't know what else we could
Taking
investigate
a
to
look
get more
around, there
information.
aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah. The only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through. And the cover is fixed in place.
And lay on top of that cabinet.
There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling. And no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system. Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Hysterical!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
I feel that.
Yeah, but we've also got a life on the line, so like everybody's input would be nice. Please don't make me go back through the ghosts.
I was about to say.
Please let this door open and Yomi's there, so then we listen in on him.
He's like, let me try going through walls and just go through all the walls to the security room. Oh, or just automatically teleport us there after we leave. Oh.
Vivia?
Hey.
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
I was wondering how your investigation was going. I grew curious.
Did you come to help? I didn't expect your cooperation.
No, he's just watching.
Keeping an eye.
Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Huh? Why wouldn't I? I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
The way he says it kind of sounds like either one or two of them are on it, and he knows. Like, he knows Halara did it or something.
Oh.
And he knows about Shinigami, because he knows about the Book of the Dead, so maybe he knows that if we solve the crime, somebody will die.
Yeah. Which is another reason why he might not like you, because he might know that at least that much.
Yeah. I don't know if he just doesn't want somebody else to die because of it, and he'd rather reach the conclusion and, like, do it the proper way a detective would.
Fair.
Yeah. Or if one of our friends did it, which would only be him or Halara, I would think, but... Or Chief Yako stabbed himself, and then somebody just happened to be running.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the peacekeepers.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror. They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny crack.
Well,
Most wouldn't even
depends.
notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself. If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like? Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course.
I don't like that that's yellow.
Yeah.
I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice?
Ooh.
How much have you already sacrificed?
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth.
Oh, does he know that we died?
Probably.
One day, it will ruin you. You will. Destroy the world for truth's sake.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No. You've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me. How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything. I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
So you refuse to understand. You leave me no choice.
Vivia?
Yo.
You got a blade! This guy is nuts!
He can hold something.
I usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything. But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
He just has to wake up.
You mean...
And he's
I
more
will simply
practiced than
return
this.
to my body 5 seconds before you do. And then
God.
I'll slice your
Please
throat
tell me
open.
it's not a race now.
Given I am more familiar with spectral projection,
Oh yeah,
I'm
you could
positive
probably
I
go
can
through
return
walls.
to my body before you. Well,
Oops, sorry, Vivian.
will you give up now?
I mean, are you really?
Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous. I have a feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet. If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake. For the sake of peace and quiet.
Why did you even come here, bro?
What do you mean?
Like, don't get me wrong, I like Vivia and he's like a neat twist, but why did he even come to this district? If he wanted peace and quiet, Kanai Ward was definitely not the place to go. Unless they were forced to go.
You're not making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up.
Maybe.
Which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Bye.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
Hey, you two. Quit fighting.
What? Did he die?
Who is that?
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
That voice... Chief Yako?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you alright? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Then that voice...
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means...
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Aww.
Vivia tried to kill me. Why would he do such a thing?
As if now's the time to be dwelling on that.
You're right. Chief Yaku is the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Yup. So go!
This is a very serious moment, and I definitely want to do that, but I also want to make sure there's no more things. I don't like that I can see that blood stain there.
See that what?
Blood stain.
Oh.
Come on.
Wait, where are you going? That's the wrong way. Sorry, I was
Is it? They always go the same way.
Oh, it's a giant... I almost said circle, but it's definitely a square. Fine.
Oh!
Window! Hey, see left from here. It looks like a spiral staircase goes even further on. I'm really digging the vibe here. It's like they set out to make the most cyberpunk looking place ever. Oh, Chief Yako. Rest in peace. It kills you, man, anyway.
Would not be surprised.
There are just bandage-like wrappings beneath his coat, so it wouldn't be accurate to call it clothing.
But he makes it work.
True.
Chief Yaku!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body. But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
He's wearing sunglasses, and I can't...
Dude, I was thinking the same thing.
Then why did we hear Chief Yako's voice back there?
I don't know. It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade. When you're lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yako and everyone else.
Or at least to make Chief Yako feel better before he dies.
Yeah.
Fine. You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Okay.
Where are you going?
After hearing the Chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition. In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction. In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer. It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
So the truth.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
I know. I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying on others. I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Duh.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be alright now.
It'll be alright. So, how do I... Wait, Vivia, how do I get back in?
Vivia!
Oh, shit.
Is this what I was supposed to do?
Oh, maybe. Maybe you just follow Vivia.
Because he said I want to keep investigating together.
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth. I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Oh, Vivia.
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment. I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
He was deaf. Yes,
well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts.
I'd like to think information, Vivia.
There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Keep investigating?
Should we search the scene one last time?
No. The missing piece might not always be at the crime scene.
You right.
It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
Master Detective.
I'll let you be our guide here. But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
Well, Vivia, you're with the wrong person then.
Hey, Master? Are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
Yeah! All the investigating.
We don't have much time. We have to check the rooms we can access.
Okay.
Just barge in and check everything.
Perfect. We'll start here.
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
Master
I
Detective.
told you, it's just storage.
How are there all these peacekeepers around and they still haven't found us? There's like 4 rooms on this.
They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
Go ask him, I
see.
dare you.
Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation
That's
never
what I
happened.
Right.
Whatever you say.
Only the director has the key to this room?
There's gotta be some kind of secret here.
Right, let's take a look inside.
Duh. You ding-dongs.
Vivia, it's safe. You're just blankly staring.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. I guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research or Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see.
Which is weird
The
since
secret
he has
we're
no
looking
key.
for won't be here anymore.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Vivia's like, the evidence won't be here anymore. And Yuma's like, hey, Vivia, here in this trash can.
Huh? There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map.
This could be important.
But it's empty inside.
No, of course.
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note.
Did Yomi hire an assassin to take out the doctor and gave him the map from this room? And also to pin it on Makoto?
Probably.
Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Because that seems... If he's the only one with a key, that's really important information. And also a map would be the only way somebody would be able to figure out how to get into the doctor's lab, I would think.
Sorry about threatening you with the blade earlier.
I was so scared. I thought you were going to kill me. You weren't serious, were you?
Why wouldn't I be?
Huh?
To tell the truth, I wouldn't know if I'd actually slash your throat until I was about to do it.
You know that's fair.
Although, there's a good chance Laura and the others would stop me.
So, you were serious?
I don't want to kill anyone if possible. I don't like seeing blood.
We know a lot of detectives that don't like seeing blood. And by a lot, I mean two.
I was serious.
This guy is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, just as dangerous as everybody else, though.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is the central lab. There might be some clues here.
Then let me in.
Oh, I think I could examine the blood out there. I think that's what that is. There's a machine, but I have absolutely no idea what it's for. Looks like it's undergoing maintenance right now. A researcher is doing an inspection.
For now.
It's not being used today, so I think it's unrelated to the case.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside. Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
Alright.
That's...
It's a machine with space for something to be placed inside. I have no idea what it's used for.
Well?
If only you weren't in ghost form, you could touch it and find out. Even if I had my body, I wouldn't touch this. I might break it. Mood.
Or it might break you.
Yeah. Okay.
This is...
The inspection equipment looks like it's meant for use on the humans.
Yeah, that's right!
Body mods are so exciting. I'm not excited at all. It doesn't look like it's been used recently, probably unrelated to the case. Ha ha!
There's another one, Master!
There's another one what?
It says this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Let's check it out!
Check it out, check it out.
This is...
I wonder what this device is. It's way bigger than what we saw in the lab. It's probably a machine for recording research logs, right? There's no way I can find out right now. Let's look elsewhere. Gotta write an apology.
There are a bunch of switchboards. Looks like the lab's power system. If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait. I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Weska's lab.
That reminds me. Dr. Weska said the critical lab was on an independent system.
This critical lab...
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Was it indifferent? It sounded like he was processing.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's made it.
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
Right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Okay. Are you asking why the hitman would make it easier for him to get around?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
By the way, what made you suddenly decide you wanted to take part in the investigation?
Didn't I just tell you why? There's no mistake that the truth you seek is dangerous. Our peace and quiet may crumble away. But I remember the chief's words. Beyond the truth, may be something far more important. I must see what it could be.
Sheesh. I don't get it. What in the world is
Basically, he doesn't want to let Chief Yako down.
Yeah. What he's saying is, from the premonition he got, us finding the truth causes everything to kind of be destroyed. However, Chief Yako said even if everything is destroyed, it may end up making way for something more beautiful. And he wants to find out if that's true.
So he's putting his faith.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
I'm a ghost.
Hi, Vivia.
I just kind of like lightly tapped it and he like spun all the way around like that. I was like,
I see.
Like that little...
Hey!
Looks like it's packed full of research data.
That's true.
It doesn't look like it's working. I wonder if that's due to the blackout. I don't think we need to spend any more time here. It's not like you can even touch anything anyway. Facts. 2 researchers. Employees only.
Oh!
The lab seems like a private room.
You know...
Even though there's been an incident, nobody seems to care. They probably care more about the research than people. Come on, let's look somewhere else.
Hey, is it true that Dr. Weska was killed?
How are you only finding out about this now?
Yeah, just like that note said. But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand. It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note?
See, just sending it to Amaterasu makes it seem like, oh hey, this might lure him out.
Yeah.
Sending it to the detective agency is the weird one to me.
I want to to bring Chief Yakko by.
They wanted to target him too. That's kind of weird. It must be like Yomi does have it out for him, so.
Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist, he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases.
Huh.
At the very least, it was not his MO.
Thanks, Vivia.
So, this time is special?
Well, who knows?
Interesting.
If he sent it, so he sent it to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Try and lure him out. Sent it to the detective agency to bring them all in.
Mm-hmm.
Did he send it to the peacekeepers to give himself an alibi?
Maybe. Oh, probably.
Because that would be a reason to bring him in, but then he would be trying to figure it out, so.
Yeah.
A number of cylinders are lined up. The pipes stretch out of the room. I don't think we'll find any clues here. We should try elsewhere. I feel like we need like one big clue that's gonna
be like, ah.
Oh, we have to. This is the robot.
This is the robot lab where we picked up Amapel. Let's look it over again.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died is because he deserved it. It's called karma. He always insulted my research. Serves him right. Serves him right.
No, it couldn't be him.
No.
Because his shoes are too small.
Oh, sorry. That must have hurt. This is also his fault. They still haven't
that
come
he
back
was
with
in
that
the lab
Amapel
still.
I lent them. I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
I'm disturbed.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore.
Aww.
Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
Aw, I'll be your friend. Just don't kill me.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
Shinigami, he can probably hear you, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, you seem to have, like, a couple realizations. Oh, I like the pink one.
Oh.
I'm getting excited here!
This place.
I think they might be testing robots in here.
Durr.
How else would you check if they can handle high voltages and toxic gases? I don't think that's what they're testing for.
Maybe a high voltage.
Yeah. Definitely not water yet. You just admitted that.
Oh, whoa!
Okay. But there... It shows something. Is it just this again?
This place.
You check the monitor in the center.
Oh.
There's a manual for Amapel. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this.
Yeah, I
Amapel
forgot
can be
about
controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapel's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it. You can also use the mic to communicate via voice. For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons. However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function. This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
An elephant did it.
Not with that shoe print.
There isn't much other information.
When are we gonna find out that one of them was at the train station? And probably feeding information about us.
Come on!
Halt, Master, you can't go that way.
Why?
Why not? I should be able to go through even without opening the door. It's a fundamental rule of this world. If you go any further, you'll fall off the edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really understand, but I get it.
What?
That was fourth wall breaking. She said that part of the map was not made. That was her subtle hint. And by subtle, I mean...
I was like, I don't understand it, but I get it.
I don't get it, but I get it.
Yasuhiro was attacked in this hallway. Let's see if we can learn anything.
He was stabbed?
Well, the weird thing is there's drag marks.
Yeah.
So did he crawl, or...?
The gory bloodstains are still here. And they're from Chief Yako. This is where he was attacked by the hitman. Damn it all! If I'd only gotten here earlier, I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
The hitman. Think. The slaughter artist.
See, he's already laying there. How was he dragged? So he was moved after, or before we saw him. But why would Fink drag him, you know?
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
No.
Ah, the murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
You don't?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder. Setting that aside, don't you think these blood stains are
Look at Vivia.
unnatural?
Yes, Vivia. Thank you.
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it. Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief have done it? Was he trying to tell us something?
I did think that he had a lot of blood on his fingertips.
Dude, I was thinking that when it was like on that like freeze frame. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
why does
then-
he have fingertips? And at first I was like, oh, maybe he was holding his
Yeah,
wound.
that's what I was, because I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, he was holding his
No.
wound. 'Cause you-
It's
But
more
then
like
he was also
trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
Oh, is something dropped in the grate?
What could he have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that house plant over there.
Not the house. Oh, it is the house plant? I don't think so.
Oh, because maybe he dragged himself over there?
Oh.
Maybe there's something about this plant.
Or maybe there's nothing in the plant. We realize it's in the grate.
Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot!
Would you call that a pot?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, I wouldn't really call that a pot.
Photo and a map?
Oh.
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Could it have been taken from that folder in storage? But why would it be here?
Wait, so it was on Chief Yako?
Either Yako was hiding it, because he's actually Fink the Slaughter Artist, and somebody attacked him when he was leaving the lab.
Yeah.
And he just blamed them for it.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
Or he managed to steal it, and he...
Which I don't see it being that one.
Yeah, I don't know why he
would put it in the pot
As
if...
for the photo, I have no idea.
So Yako is Fink the Slaughter Artist, and either Yomi has his wife or daughter.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I said I think Chief Yako is Fink the Slaughter Artist, and Yomi has his wife or daughter hostage, making him have to commit this crime.
That, or... I was thinking maybe she used as a test subject.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so he wanted to kill the doctor. And the reason he sent the messages to, like, the detective agency is so it gave him a reason to be there. Though I don't know why he would send it to the peacekeepers.
No, I think Yomi sent this to Chief Yako.
Oh.
That's why Chief Yako was very...
upset.
Yeah. Because she looks like she's wearing a researcher's thing.
Yeah.
So either she died or he has information about where she is. Like maybe she went missing for a while. And that's why he's been so adamant about getting on the Peacekeeper's bad side.
Yeah.
The photo shows a young man and a woman. The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here? The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
Come on, Yuno.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman?
Oh gosh,
You really fall for every girl, huh?
Don't say that while Vivia can hear you.
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
If you can't figure out a connection between the case and this photo, then you're an idiot.
I don't. But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot. He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead!
She didn't say he was dead and that he was dying.
He's gonna be dead.
And he is dying.
We're gonna kill him.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. Vivia, are you putting all this together? This is kind of bullshit.
I think I've checked everything I could.
I knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
Shut up.
We
We have learned a lot here.
What?
Haha!
Gotcha, bitch.
But what do we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth.
Okay.
I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
I'll go back too. Duh.
No shit. What would happen if Vivia just like woke up and like took his hand back? Would Yuma just be dead, unable to connect with his body again, or would he just immediately reconnect with his body?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's test it. No.
Guys, we had a wild ride. Vivio was gonna kill me, but then he changed his mind and we're friends now.
Hey,
You're back. How'd the investigation go?
Vivian nearly killed me. Now we understand each other, sort of. Chief Yako spoke to us from the near grave.
From beyond.
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
Knock knock.
Oh. Vivian looks so annoyed.
It's like, oh, that was
I
there.
already went through all this.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit.
It's
Damn.
like, look how tall Vivia is compared to Yuma, but like, how tall would it be if he actually stood up straight?
I know, right? I kind of wish he would stand up straight. Like, I hunch a little bit, but that's hurting my back looking at him.
Straight.
Also, time for the peacekeepers to barge in.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log onto the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Vivia's like, hey, shut up. My ability
friend.
doesn't let me. Okay?
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
That one?
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all powerful like that.
It's like you can only be in disguise for a short amount of time.
It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Look straight. Oh.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right?
But I don't... Is that just like a red herring? Because we have had a couple clues that are red herrings.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know what the acid would be used for at all. Because I know for... Specifically in the theater club one, we got the, like, water gun thing that we never did anything with. I don't know what that would insinuate unless unless it's to be used to say that Vivia already knew about the thing because he heard Chief Yako talking to Yomi or something about the thing, or because he saw what Chief Yako was looking at, because I think he was asleep that whole time that Chief Yako got the letter and stuff.
Maybe.
Because remember, we left with what's-her-face, and then Vivia walked up, and Chief Yako was like, you were here the whole time?
That's basically jumping right into enemy territory.
I can't think of a scenario that Vivia would be the culprit of this case. For that to be like, oh, the ghost form was how it was done. Because there would be no way that he could do it. Here they come.
Oh. This is bad. His heartbeat.
Are you serious? Is the chief gonna be alright?
Don't just stand there!
Right.
What is he gonna do?
Please stay with us!
Peacekeepers!
It was only a matter of time
Coming
to begin
on
with,
in.
but it looks like that time has come.
No! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone! Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia.
Well, I guess he technically does have
to let it end without saving anyone.
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
You better get running.
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Save them all on my own?
Nah, I guess you're really not that type of person, Master. I'm just
Yeah, that's what
teasing
Kasumi would want. Nobody stopped it. Oh.
Nope.
What's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself? Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the peacekeepers are located.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, there's one right to the left, but I think we have to take that way that fucking what's-his-face took. Makoto.
Oh.
Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more peacekeepers.
Alright. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Hey, are you sure about this?
$10 Vivia.
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma. The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
Is Fubuki coming?
I shall join you. That way if you get caught, I can use my forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
Yuma walks out the door. Hey, you!
Oh, shit. Fubuki! Fubuki!
I'll stay here as well.
Oh.
Why? You should go.
He's gonna watch us.
There is nothing for me to do.
Oh, probably.
Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma,
Yeah, we will.
you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right, I'm heading off now.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working.
Before we left, we should have just gotten one of Makoto's masks.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, that's just weird.
No. That makes sense. Because she tried to rewind for Chief Yako, but she's been able to rewind quite a bit because she rewound that whole like investigation within the office. So that means even doing the full amount of time rewind, she couldn't save him.
Yeah.
So that I think that's what it is.
Probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure. Alright, let's move carefully so the peacekeepers don't spot us.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't eat. Oh, wait. Here. Can I save? Thank you. Not that I'm sure it'll just let me fail forever. Okay, I think.
Just got by the door. Nailed it.
I knew there was one right to the left when you exited the room, and then there was one like towards the other way around, and then one at that door. But
I managed to get here without being seen, but There should be more peacekeepers up ahead.
Yeah, there's
I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
Maybe hide behind that door? Nope. So like right there. Oh. They're not looking at me.
I knew
Convenient.
it. There are still some peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
I was just waiting to see if they moved it all.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the doc.
Shut up, Yuma.
All that's left is to check the computer.
Dude,
Don't
moving
step
forward.
on the cans or anything. You
Oh my
shithead.
dumbass.
You had one job.
Who's there?
Oh no! Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy!
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi.
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet. I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth.
Nivea?
Then what are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
What's the map?
Livia!
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
Alright, bro, we get it.
Livia!
What's up?
You came to help me?
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
You're smelling
Walks
too
around
much
with
for
a
that
syringe.
information.
He's like a walking cop magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer.
Oof.
Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now.
Hey, best friend.
Hey,
You're going to check the doctor's computer, right? I think you should look into it as soon as possible. Yeah, probably.
It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
I hate that I went even further to the left than I should have to avoid the fucking can, and then Yuma was just like, no, I'm gonna step
Kick
on
the can!
no one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
Time to check it out. Let's see. Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
Although with that keyboard, I think they would have heard you anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log. So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since. That means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
Sorry, I just want to see this map. It shows his lab. I'm just wondering if he had the panel thing. If it showed which panels. Because it could just be, he fucking went and got toxic gas, so he said YOLO, and that's why he... I don't know.
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth. The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
How is it?
From X5 to Doctor. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone has discovered our deal. You should go into hiding for the time being. From Doctor. It appears it's time to call it quits. We've profited enough from this already. It's too dangerous to leak research and confidential information any longer. I shall fully withdraw from here. With this money, I will fund my new research. So he was selling information. Are the rumors true? You intend to leave Kanai Ward? Doctor, don't tell me you're plotting to take the research and run. I hope you already know this, but you have nowhere to go. What's the matter, Doctor? Are you ignoring me? I will not permit any betrayal. I've told you before, but you have nowhere to run. Prepare yourself.
This is...
quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca, but who is the anonymous person?
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years. But it seems like their relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Unless we got it all wrong and it was actually Makoto that hired him. But that doesn't explain how Yomi got him the map.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor. Makes sense.
I guess Yomi could be buying information to try and get rid of Makoto.
Yeah.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security.
That makes sense why he was so paranoid when they delivered the food.
Yeah.
It also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
I mean, it's obvious that he was very paranoid whenever his defenses were down, because he had everybody check those boxes even though nobody could probably fit in them.
Yeah.
But he probably felt really secure once his security was back up.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True. That is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
Here comes Yomi.
Awkward.
What are you doing here?
You again?
Hey.
What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way?
Perhaps.
I mean, maybe, but I've also got hobbies and dreams, too. Maybe. I've kind of forgotten everything.
Or was this all fated from the very beginning?
Wouldn't that mean the same thing?
Yeah.
No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists. Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals. A piece of trash.
Piece of trash is worse than piece of shit?
I guess so.
Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink!
I mean, I guess technically shit can be used to fertilize crops and stuff, depending on the shit. And trash just,
It's trash.
is trash and makes everything terrible.
What's your name?
Yuma Cocoa Head.
Alara!
I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it.
Okay.
Of course. It'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there.
I didn't name all my bones yet.
Hey! Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Why capture me?
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master! We're finally acting like partners! And of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the Mystery Labyrinth!
Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
Proceed. I want some more tuna casserole, even though I had 2 plates.
Me too, man.
That was really good.
Although, I don't know if I smell... I don't know if I smell wings being heated up again. I don't know, as soon as we get to a saved point, I'll probably stop. Because I'm already tired, and we could probably do it within the amount of time. But I don't want to get towards the end in Yuma for it to start dragging a bit as Yuma processes things, and that just makes me more upset. So I'd rather just start this fresh. The Mystery Labyrinth fresh.
Oh.
I see. So this is your true power. Yuma. I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late!
Beautiful.
I want to die someday.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Okay.
Wah, wah. I should have probably, oh hey, look.
Beautiful.
I probably should have done those Yako hangouts.
Awkward.
So like, if I hit back, it's probably gonna do a whole cutscene.
Yeah.
So I think we should just,
leave it here.
leave it here. It's a short stream after we missed, 3 already, but...
It's better than missing another one.
Yeah.
It's just getting into holiday time, so...
Yeah, it's getting into holiday time, and now I I have Saturday trucks now, which I have to be there for because I basically run them. And so I only get like one day here off and one day here off instead of like the two together usually. Even though this past weekend I technically had it, but we had inventory today and we were prepping up for that, so it was like a lot of shit I had to do, so.
And I work Friday and today, so I haven't had my usual days off.
Yeah, usually Buddy's off today.
So I'll be working like 7 days straight.
It doesn't help that it's also kind of cold today, so it's just like I want to be cozy. That's all I've been playing recently. It's like I have like Sea of Stars to beat, and I've been trying to work through Persona as well, but I've just been playing Coral Island because I just want to play a farming game and like cozy up.
Cozy up.
I say after last night I was playing a horror game, so like it was kind of funny though, because I was playing through it like weird person breaking in with a clown mask, fine. Like disembodied head that was trying to eat me, fine. Guy who was ripping his face off, fine. Close up of a spider, nope. I was not happy.
Hell no.
I was not happy. I could handle everything else, but that was the thing that was gonna give me nightmares last night.
Your ear is backwards. I'm so sorry to tell you that.
He's like, hey, it's cold.
Oh, cuddles.
He's like, you got me all shaved and it's cold. You wanna put your pajamas on? I have those pajamas for you.
You're just a happy little puppy. You're just so cute. You're just so cute.
But anyway, we'll try to be back for Thursday. Hopefully.
Try.
We don't make promises during holiday season now. October starts the holiday season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We would like to be here, but since we both work full-time jobs, it's kind of difficult to
be here.
It's difficult enough for me to gather energy to do anything around the house because I never do that. But definitely for anything else. But at least thanks for watching and joining us. And
yeah.
I'm excited to figure out this mystery labyrinth. I think we kind of have at least a base
of it.
We have a base level idea of who did it, just not 100% sure how they executed it, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm 90% sure it was probably Yomi who has got shit on Chief Yako, and hired him to do it, because it just seems really weird that he hid that shit.
Yeah.
After being stabbed. But the question is, like, who stabbed him, you know?
And that wasn't Yomi, because Yomi was being held by Yasuhiro. Literally.
Yeah.
Mwah.
The only thing I could think of was Makoto, but he looked too tall to be Makoto,
yeah.
So
I'd have to not too much taller than Yuma.
Yeah, I might go back and watch the... I probably shouldn't, because that's supposed to be just something like quick memory sort of thing, but I'm kind of curious to see that cutscene again. Because I was only listening to make sure that it was fine when I was going through the video. Yeah. I didn't really watch it fully. But yeah, so next time we'll do the Mystery Labyrinth and I guess start I think the final chapter maybe?
Yeah.
I'd assume so. We're out of people to be on the chapter face. I guess it would just go to us, actually.
Probably.
Because chapter 0 was Shinigami, and then we got Hawara, Yasuhiko, Fubuki. Yeah, we have to be the final chapter. I would expect either us or Makoto to be it.
Yeah.
And the final one's probably gonna be like, how does Bukodo tie into Yuma, tie into the Mystery Detectives, tie into Amaterasu Corporation, tie into Kanai Ward, the actual big secret. Yeah. They're all connected somehow, I feel. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.